It's been a while since I've done one of these videos, but anyways, in today's video, we'll be looking into Las Cruces and seeing if it's a good control city or not, specifically for I-10. For Westbound, Las Cruces should definitely be signed, so there's no further discussion needed there. Eastbound is a little bit of a different story with El Paso now being in play, so let's look into this a little bit further. Because El Paso is in Texas, this obviously isn't even a challenge, with El Paso having a metro population of 868,859 as of a 2020 census, while Las Cruces in comparison has a measly 219,561 metro population as of the same census. In El Paso, I-10 meets I-110/US 54, US 62, US 85, and US 180, while in Las Cruces, I-10 meets I-25, US 70, and like El Paso, it also meets US 85 and US 180, and is actually concurrent with them towards El Paso, and they both leave in El Paso. So because of the I-25 interchange in Las Cruces, which goes to places like Albuquerque and Denver, and it's part of a Can-Am highway, I think this one is actually like a tie for the first time. El Paso only has two significant universities, the University of Texas at El Paso with 23,861 enrollments during the spring 2025 semester, and Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center El Paso with only a measly 997 in comparison during the spring 2025 semester. In contrary to El Paso, Las Cruces only has New Mexico State University, although it has more enrollments than both of the ones in El Paso combined, with more than 25,000 enrollments during the spring 2025 semester. In El Paso, there's Scenic Drive, the Franklin Mountain State Park, the El Paso Zoo and Botanical Gardens, the Plaza Theater, and a bunch of museums, some being the El Paso Museum of Art, the El Paso Holocaust Museum and Study Center, the El Paso Museum of Archaeology, and the Fort Bliss Museum. Las Cruces, on the other hand, has attractions such as the recycled Roadrunner sculpture, the Masilla Plaza, the Plaza de las Cruces, the New Mexico Farm and Ranch Heritage Museum, the Museum of Nature and Science, and the Zool Museum. All of these categories, besides the metro population and maybe the attractions, are actually pretty close to one another, and no one city clearly wins. So I think Las Cruces should be co-signed with El Paso from Tucson. This is a new section I'm adding to these videos because why not? But anyways, from Tucson, El Paso is signed, which is fine, but I like to see Las Cruces on the sign as well. When we get to New Mexico, though, it's now signed east for Lordsburg. What happened to El Paso? El Paso and Las Cruces should be on that side, not Lordsburg. In Lordsburg, though, it doesn't get any better, and Deming does now have Control City. El Paso and Las Cruces should still be the control cities here. In Deming, we finally get signed for a reasonable city, Las Cruces, but El Paso is nowhere in sight. It should also be signed here. And when we finally reach Las Cruces, El Paso is signed again, which it should have been the entire time since Tucson along with Las Cruces until this interchange. I also want to talk about I-25 really quickly. The same case applies. Sign Las Cruces and El Paso going southbound on I-25, not Las Cruces by itself. If you enjoyed today's video, please subscribe. I have other videos where I also review other control cities and if they should be signed or not. I also have other videos where I cover the control city of US highways, interstates, and state highways. Anyways, see you guys next time. Bye!